What is going on, peeps? What is going on? It's Valerie's Naturals Oracles. How you doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, wherever you are. Yesterday, this video would have went out on Monday for my patrons, but I'm in solidarity with my American sisters. Oh, what I want, peeps, what I want. So, what normally would have gone out on Monday is going out on Tuesday, and for YouTube it's Wednesday, but... Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Do you know what? Some of us don't believe in abortions, but at the same time, I still believe in choice. Do you know what I mean? Some of us don't believe in it, but because there's ways to prevent it. And I must admit, I'm one of those people that are not into abortions. It's nothing. It's not a religious thing. It's just that I am into, because you don't know who that person's going to turn out to be. But at the same time, I still believe in having a choice. It's my body, it's my choice. And if I was to do I go down this road? But if I was to get raped or something, I'd be the first one. I'd be the first one to go down to the abortion clinic, because that's not fair, that's not right. And, for me, and I'm into energy, instilling that energy in a child, okay? You can look at it whatever way you want to, but instilling that energy in a child of somebody who's probably not wanted, are you giving it up? I mean, there's all sorts of theories and reasons behind it. And one of those theories is that a certain population is declining. So this is why they're doing this kind of thing. And it's men making a choice for a woman over our own body. That's kind of like, for me, a little bit like slavery in itself. But I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to stop it now. I'm going to go deep, because I could go deep on the subject. I could sit there and talk about it all day, but I'm not going to. So let me fix you so that you can see what's going down, collective, what's going down. Okay, so I'm going to shut up now, because I've got some brand new cards and they're called the tea leaf. And I love them because I used them this morning in my daily spiritual mixed tea. And you'll probably see it eventually, but when you see these cards, you know what day I did it in. With 82 messages and then 12, like the months of the year it comes with. And it also comes with what do they call it again? Something mission. So you could literally pick one of those cards and talk about that subject. But I've mixed them all together to see what comes out. And then we're going to flick some cards on top of that. And I don't know what cards I'm going to flick, but I'll get some out. Oh, I know which cards I want to use. Oh, let me get them quickly. Okay. I'm going to get them quickly. Please forgive me, people. I should have done this first. Do you see? You can see that my readings are just impromptu. When I get to it, I get to it. When I don't, I don't. But let's see. Let's get these cards out. Okay. So let's get a couple of these cards out first of all. So I'm going to shake it up and see what comes out. Close my eyes and see what comes out. Because they do have little messages in the book. But I don't know if you've seen other tarot readers use these, but they don't never give you the message from the book. I mean, some of it is self-explanatory, but sometimes I'm an oracle person. They're direct messages. I like to hear the messages. And there is particular ways of using this card, but I'm going to shut up. Oh, here's the cup. Now, this is a message for somebody. It says here, you should accept valid criticism. Valid criticism? Yes, of course. What else is there? Let's see. Flag. Okay, and it says, do not be tempted to lower your standards. Oh, I feel an energy coming on already. Shield, you need to defend you can't make this up. Spirit come true, spirit come true. Look, I just dropped that on the floor. Look at that. These are 3 cards that's come out. I could have picked anything. I closed my eyes and just picked, okay? But what I'm getting here is, this story is not for everybody. I'm going to put these away now because this is deep. This is deep. The cup, the flag, and the shield, okay? With the cup, you should accept valid criticism. Is someone trying to tell you something that you should be listening to? I'm seeing... Oh, dare I go there? You know where I'm going with this, don't you? Is there somebody in your life? Okay, so just take it like this. You're having a conversation with your girlfriend and you mention somebody and your girlfriend's saying, look, I don't want to be a naysayer, But I really do think this is what you should be doing. And in reference to this, it's like someone wants to tell you that no matter how much you talk about this person, how much you think about this person, how much they do and they don't do, are you listening to that one friend that's giving you the correct advice? Are you listening to that one friend? Because look, it says flag here, do not be tempted to lower your standards. As somebody, this is new and for reconciliations, okay? Did somebody come forward with some dibby apology, some dibby something, and they put conditions on the apology? It's almost like, I'm sorry, but this is why I blah, blah, blah. No, that's not an apology. Okay. And secondly, if someone's having a heart to heart and they're just being completely negative, why are you listening to that person? Just because you see them in a certain light and you still see them in a certain light. Did you not learn your lesson? This is what I'm getting. Did you not learn your lesson? Because look, here's what it says. Shield. Protect your energy. Protect your space. It says you need to defend yourself. Why these cards here, Spirit? It's almost like your girlfriend is talking to you, your man friend, them I talk to you, they say, no matter with it. Don't lower your standards for nobody. Big up your status. Don't lower yourself for nobody. Don't lower your standards for nobody. This is what it's saying. Do not lower. I'm going to repeat that again. Because I had a message, I had a download this morning, and I don't know if it means anything to anybody, but all I keep hearing is, although spirit is unconditional love and free will, love is not everything. The message I keep getting in my head this morning is the love is not everything. Love is not everything. And let me explain that. When I say love is not everything, yes, it's unconditional love that brought you to your twin flame, your soulmate, your relationship, whatever. Okay, whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, if that person's not doing right by you, why are you still there? Secondly, love is not everything. It's love that brought you there together, but you have a purpose, you have a message. If you don't believe you have a purpose or a mission, why are you here? All of us have a purpose and a mission, is whether you choose to look into it or find it or not. Okay? And the third thing is, love is not everything. And you have to recognize sometimes when something is just karmic or something is just not right. Defend yourself, Mister. Defend yourself. Go out to drop the beat. Get him the one, two. Shield your energy. This is deep. Why these cards here, Spirit? I'm just going to intuitively. Why, Spirit? I'm just going to intuitively just flick some cards and figure out why these cards. Thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. Again. Oh, what that one, please. What that one. See, look, Tower moment, Knight of Wands. Do you see what I mean? Tower moment with a Knight of Wands. Do you know what this means to me, innit? Somebody who was playing like the player from the Himalayas, somebody with the in and out energy, somebody who was hot and cold with you, has now come to a shocking epiphany. Oh, what a God, peace, what a God. You're shooting your energy, your spirit. You're not lowering your standards for nobody. I don't care who you are. Do not lower your standards for nobody. They want you to lower your standards, okay? You may have gone through a lot of things. Somebody said something really weird to me one day. And do you know what it was? They said to me, oh, I can tell you was married. I can tell you was in long-term relationships. Like it was a negative thing. Like it was a negative thing. And I'm thinking to myself, you're fucking lucky. Excuse my French. You're lucky that I'm even sitting here after you make that comment. It's plain and straight that you're the player from the Himalayas. That's what it is. It's a good thing to be stable and reliable. It's a good thing that you can cook. It's a good thing you can clean. It's a good thing you can look after picnics. It's a good thing. Because for me, that's a full-time job. Do you know? And so when people make comments like that, oh, you can tell you was married, you can tell that you was in a long-term relationship, or you can tell that you're into long-term relationships. Of course you are. And they're trying to make it like it's a negative thing. whoever they listen to, whoever that, do you know what? I'm not going to go there, but whoever that person listened to, okay, let them a merry dance, a merry dance. I'm telling you, because that is the aim, to have a steady relationship, to have a loving relationship, to have a long-term relationship, to play your part. I'm not saying that, but, I'd love it if, I've dated chefs. I've dated people that, but it's a good thing to learn to know to cook. Both sexes should know how to cook. For example, both sexes should know how to cook. Nobody should be reliant. I taught my sons to be independent. Go in the kitchen and cook up when you need to. And one of my sons is a chef. He's a trained chef. So, I've seen his little thing. Do you know what I mean? So, when somebody comes with a positive message and they're trying to turn it negative, they're doing that for a reason. And this is when I see the epiphany and when I see the tower and the player from the Himalayas, and I can keep talking all day. So let me get some cards out. Why these here? Accept criticism. Maybe a girlfriend's success, because this person. Let me tell you something. This is going to get deep today, because this is the Seven of Pentacles, right? Normally the Seven of Pentacles is about what you reap your soul. But in this deck, it's called Success Unfulfilled. Is it that these people are naysayers, that they want to come with the nasty message to you? Is it that they're naysayers and they're not winning, so they want to bring you down to their standards, to their level? Do you want that? Do you want that? Because these people know better, that want to criticize. Not even criticize. Here's what it is. If you go down that path of lowering your standards, you're going to have to start defending yourself at some point, because it's not what you really want. Don't lower your standards for somebody, and accept positive criticism. Constructive criticism. If a friend comes to you and says, look sis, look brethren, not bother with it because it's not you. Why are you going down that path after at this time and time again people are telling you the same thing? Because it'd be nothing but this. Nothing but success unfulfilled, because they're going to keep you stagnant and because, when I see the player from the Himalayas, and I'm glad that came out. Because, look, you're the empress. You're the boss bitch. Do you know what I mean? The empress is somebody who sits on their throne. Shield and defend your energy. And don't take less than you deserve. Know your value, know your worth. Know your value, know your worth. Let me tell you something, yeah. And if it means going into hermit mode and analysing the situation and standing back and thinking about the constructive criticism, then this is it. This is what you need to do, people. Do you know, this is a bit different for me, because these cards is brought out. I can't believe they come out the way they've come out, because it's not negative. But what it is at the same time is that you've got to recognise when you're, when people trying to lower your standards, there's many times. I've got fire in my chart. I'm a Virgo, but I've got fire in my chart. Don't push me to the limit, because you will see my shadow side. All right, and everybody has a shadow side. Without darkness, there is light. Without light, there is darkness. So you have to understand your shadow and know when you're being triggered. And yes, if you have to tell them in uncertain terms, do it, because it's your shadow side. And if you're standing in your truth, and I've got people in my life that like to nitpick at me and like to and you find people like that. So what you've got to do is, I'm not going down that road, but they like to nitpick, they like to make comments, and it's very undercover how they do it. But when you think about it, you think that person is a bitch. Do you know what I mean? Because they're trying to bring you down to their level. They're trying to bring you down to shine a light on it, Mr. Shine a light on it. What's going on? See, look, balance out yourself. Protect your energy. And this is one of the ways to balance out yourself. You need to converse with spirit. Because when these people come to you with it, count to 10 and protect your energy, protect your space. Don't lower your standards for people. I have to keep coming back to it. Take the constructive criticism, yes. But don't follow with these people, because I'm telling you, there's too much arcana here. It's like spirit is saying, come with the message, girlfriend, come with the message, because I'm telling you, look, Establish your strength. Now, this is the three of wands in this deck. But do you notice what it says at the bottom there? It says, it says, establish strength. Normally, when you see the three, it's about waiting for your ships to come in. Things have moved on. And sometimes it's to do with business. Sometimes it's to do with relationships. But something is established there. Something is established. So I'm telling you, this is deep. Somebody's not getting what they want out of this because you're the boss bitch. You shined a light on this situation and you balanced yourself out after some disappointment. You are waiting for your ships to come in. You are standing your ground. You are looking at your You're looking at people's standards now, and you're releasing. You know what I mean? It's like, here's what I've got here. Smack bang in the middle is this one. Shining a light on the situation, really looking at people. And the other thing, and I say this again, and I'm reading this book, and I know I keep saying I'm reading this book, Inner Work, but it's about learning the art of detachment sometimes. It's not saying that you have to do it in all circumstances, but learning the art of detachment, that when people say things to you and it triggers you, you have to figure out why it triggers you. What is it that triggers you in this situation? I want you to see the cards, so let me just bring them over, okay? This is deep, Mr. People. This is deep, and the tea leaf cards. I only got them yesterday, and this is the second only time I used them. But I used them this morning in the daily spiritual tea. But I want you to see these messages. So let me bring this down a bit. Okay, let me just bring this down a bit so you can see these messages, because I'm telling you, this is deep. Somebody is, well, they could be even reaping what they sow. The 12 rules of karma, and the first one is you reap what you sow. And this person is reaping what they're sowing, and what's happening is they're unsuccessful. And I tell you what it is. It could even be unsuccessful in manifesting you, unsuccessful in money, unsuccessful in all sorts of things. But this is about Pentacale. So this is like, are they unsuccessful in money and they want to bring you down to their standards? Are they unsuccessful in whatever they did? Because the story I've been getting lately with this is that whoever you're dealing with, it could be a love counterpart, it could be a divine whatever. They did things in the background where they thought they was going to be successful. They were tunnel vision. They didn't look at it. You could have even warned them and said, cut your losses and run. Cut your losses in that. Whatever you're doing, it just came a message from you, came from nowhere and said, cut your losses and run. And they didn't listen, because they thought they were arrogant, they were in their ego, and this is them. This is them now. So they're now looking at you. They're now looking at you, the boss bitch. They're now looking at you thinking, oh my goodness, she tried to warn me, or he tried to warn me, and I didn't take on the situation. I ignored what they were saying because I thought they were talking shit at the time, and you wasn't. You warned this person. And now, are they trying to come back? Are they trying to come back? Or do you feel them in your energy and you're looking at the situation, you're analysing it, you're thinking about it, and you're wondering, what does this person want now? They already dissed you. They already made you feel the way you did and everything else. What do they want now? And you could look at it this way, is that maybe they've come back, and I'm going to clarify why this is here, why you're looking at this information. I want to do that right now because I want to see why you're looking at the information. I've got my little Diddy pocket cards, but why is the Hermit here, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Why is the Hermit here? Thank you. Please give me the message. Why is the Hermit here? What are you shining the light on? What are you looking at as the Empress? Please give us a definitive message. Thank you. Let me get some cards out. So, at the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Loving, caring, intuitive person, but you're not taking the nonsense anymore. Yeah. You're contemplating going to calmer waters. But why is that here? Why is that here? Let's have a look. Because of somebody in reverse. Emperor in reverse is the worst one you can have. But is it that this person wants to move forward to you? And you're shining a light on that situation. You're shining a light on it. Let me get one more card. Yeah, because they've got somebody in the background. Oh! That's why you're shining the light on the situation. Oh my goodness, why did that come out? You've come out of chaos. You shined a light on the situation. You've come out of chaos. You've come out of chaos, okay? Let me show you the chaos. You come out of chaos and you've gone to calmer waters. Do you see you just guiding yourself into calmer waters there? It's funny that there's only one person there, but spirit is with you. Know that spirit is always with you. It's there. They are there when you need them the most. Spirit is there. Universe is there. Divine is there when you need it the most. Because you've got somebody who's over controlling, somebody who's a problem. Okay, there's some people in your life. I'm not saying this is for everybody, but when you see that this person is overbearing, somebody who wants their own way no matter what, somebody who wants to win at all costs. And normally this is a controlling person anyway, because they're a boss. They're somebody who needs to control, who needs to delegate. But you see when they're in reverse, this is a nasty person. You don't want nothing to do with that. Do you know? And it could just be that somebody just wants to control you in particular. It could be that. But what I've got here is this person definitely wants to move forward to you. But the only problem they have is that they've got this Queen of Wands in the background. They've got somebody who's controlling them in the background. And this is why they want to control you, because they have no control in their normal life. They have no control in their normal life. So therefore, they want to try and control you. Is it that they want a freeway? I don't know. Is it this person wants their cake? Are they into poly? Now, if you don't know what poly is, go and look it up. But it's somebody who wants to have more than one partner, basically, and have consent for that as well, and maybe even try and force you into that kind of life. I don't know, but that's not going to happen, is it? I didn't understand why that was there, but why? Why is this? What does this person want with you? They're unsuccessful. Why do they want you to be unsuccessful as well? Or is it that because they're unsuccessful, they now want to move towards you because you're successful? I don't know, but let's get some more cards out, shall we? I needed to clarify that because that didn't make sense to me. But the Hermit, yeah, because they see your wealth. They see who you are. And when I say wealth, it doesn't have to be materials. Although this is the Ten of Pentacles, it doesn't have to be materially. Is this the 10, 3, 6? Yeah. It doesn't have to be materially. It could be just you're an abundant person, full stop. Good things happen when you're around. Happy things happen when you're around. Somebody feels better when you're around. They feel your energy. I don't know, that your energy is harmony to this person. Do you know? And they're going through it right now and they want you back. Yeah, King of Wands. They see you. They see you. When I say they see you, they didn't see you before. They didn't see your worth before. They didn't see your talent. They didn't see nothing because you was a test to this person. You was, do you know what? I say that quite a lot, but it's not even so much that you was a test to that person. You was meant to be in this person's life to teach them a lesson, to make them understand that your ego is not all. Your pride is not all. Do you know, how you want things is not all. Do you understand what I'm saying, collective? And I'm losing my voice because this is deep. What else is coming out here? Yeah. They want this with you. They want the Ten of Cups. And what does it say here? Perfected success. They want perfected success. Do you know what I mean? Or is this you wanting perfected success? Because this comes underneath the Hermit. Let me show you something. You're looking at your success. Somebody else could be looking at your success as well, but it's certainly shining a light that this is what you want. You want happiness. And you're not lowering your standards for nobody. You're not lowering your standards for nobody. Don't lower your standards for nobody. You get what you want. Please sit on your throne. I call it sitting on your throne. Have your barriers up. Protect your energy. Have your barriers up. Protect your energy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have your barriers up. Sit on that throne. And if they can't meet your standards, oh well. If they can't give you what you want, oh well. Because you're the boss bitch. I've said this before. There's masculine energy and there's feminine energy. Okay? Feminine energy is all about intuition. Do you know, and if the masculine energy was actually to work with you, it would be such a good combination if this is if you two interlock. But some people don't seem to understand that with the masculine energy, they're meant to action what is in the intuition. So, for example, I said to my partner, look, I think this is a good business idea, okay? They have the business know-how. They action what you're saying, and it comes to fruition. okay? But you both benefit from it. Each of you brings something different to the table, but some people don't seem to understand that being a BITCH and having things your own way. Like, for example, somebody might have wanted to go into business with you, but they wanted everything to benefit them. So you backed up. You backed up and said, "Nata bungo wungo." But you didn't say that to them in that so many words, because you're not that type of person. You just told them, you just needed to tell them, look, this is how it go, okay? It needs to be equal. You're not being equal. You want everything to benefit you, and it's not going to work that way. So I will take away my expertise and my intuition, and I'm gone. What I go on, peace, what I go on. Because you're shining a light on this person, and this is what you want. And if they can't give you this, then bugger you, mate. Bugger you. So here's the Temperance card, and it says, yeah, you're balanced at yourself, and you're making your pentacles. Oh, what I go on, peace, what I go on. But I'm telling you, this karmic keeps coming up. This karmic people keep coming up, and this is what Spirit is saying, because that was deep. Out of almost 200 cards, I've picked out these three, okay? This is deep. It's somebody trying to tell you something, that you need to take the constructive criticism and know when to give up on something and let it come to you. Stop chasing and be the runner. Stop chasing and be the runner. Be the runner, be the track star. Because I'm telling you, you should accept valid criticism. I'm going to say it one more time. Do not attempt to lower your standards. I'm going to say it one more time. You need to defend yourself. And this is what this is all about. And I'm going to get one more card out because this is ridiculous. Okay, yeah. This is what it is. This person's still trying to manifest you in. And it's not working. It's like they're sitting and watching and waiting. Sitting and watching. Why are they sitting, watching and waiting? What are they waiting for? Because they're trying to manifest you in and it's not working. Now, this could be you establishing something and manifesting its success. This is you also. Do you know what I mean? This is a collective read. You take it how you want to take it. But what I've got here is somebody who wants the material gains and is losing them miserably because, you know, and they're now looking towards you. They want to be this passion in your life, this King of Wands. Okay. Is this the knight actually graduate into the king? But they're still not on your level because you're an empress. You're an empress. And we already saw the emperor in reverse in the clarification for the hermit. We already saw that. Let me tell you something. This person, you're shining a light on this person. You're thinking, you're not my happiness. You're not my prophetic success. Do you know, are you going to change, though? Are you going to change? Are you going to change into the person you need to be? Because you, for the meantime, have gone to calmer waters and you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your space from somebody who's over-controlling, overbearing, who's an arsehole, basically. Somebody who's an arsehole. And they think that being domineering is the way to go. Do you know what? When you see people like that, they've had such a dysfunctional life. They've had dysfunction. They've had insecurities. When people do things like that as well, it's insecurities. They think that they can do this to somebody because they're insecure about themselves. Okay, they're mirroring back to you what they are feeling, basically, when people do these kind of things. When they act out of their ego, when they act out of their pride, when they act out of control. Control is insecurity. It's lonely at the top, yes, but that's to do with business. But don't take your business to a personal space, because that's when it's like you're mirroring your insecurities. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. So people, I hope that makes sense to you. I'm going to leave it there, but first, let me just go to the bottom of the deck. Let me just have a look at the bottom. Yeah. You manifesting your sunshine, and this person wants to be with you because you are your happiness. This is the sun here. It's been illuminated to them. But the only problem is that things are changing for you. This is the world card. This is like you closing cycles. And here comes Captain Saverhole now, wants to do something with you because they see, and this is the 9 of Pentacles, and it literally says at the bottom, material gain, because this person's seen you shining, that you're making money, that you're making the pentacles, that you're stable. Oh my goodness, but look here, this is the 7 of Swords. They know they did this to you. I'm going to leave it here, people. That's too much. That's too much. Do they want to come in and deceive you now? This is what I'm getting. Do they want to come in and deceive you now? Because they see the material gain, and it says here, unstable effort. It's like somebody wanted to come in quick time and do something nonsense, but they left the two swords behind. Do you see the two swords behind? Unstable effort. Unstable. They thought they were deceiving you, but they weren't. And you just went on to do what you're doing. Anyway, I'm going to leave that there, people. That's too much. Please subscribe, hit the alert bell so you know when I'm going to do another video. I hope it made sense to you. And I hope that it resonates. And if it did resonate, please show your appreciation. There are links in the description below. Either buy me a coffee or hit me up on my PayPal. It's appreciated. Okay? But if it, most of all, if it did make sense to you, please subscribe, hit the alert bell, and you can also join me on Patreon. So until next time, take care, people. Take care.